Hello, I'm Simon Whistler, you're watching TopTenzNet, and in the video today we're looking at the top 10 surprisingly bizarre facts about kissing. Number 10. Kissing your pet can cause excessive dental bacteria.
All of us are aware that our pets have a mouthful of slime, but when you're in the middle of being lapped all over the face with love, your doggy may be very hard to resist. At this point, it is advisable that you keep your mouth closed. A special study group in Japan stated that dogs can actually transfer bacteria that can cause extremely harmful gum diseases in humans. Cavities were one of the common dental issues that were being faced while researchers examined the different types of mouth bacteria in dogs and humans. It is recommended that after going through with a snuggling and kissing session with your dog, that it is best to brush your teeth.
Number 9. A mother's kiss can cause cavities.
Kissing a human can be just as bad for you as kissing your pet, especially between a mother and her child. For young children, a mother's saliva is the primary source of transmission of harmful bacteria that causes cavities. Kids that are subjected to this kind of bacteria have a higher chance of getting cavities. The primary culprit is Streptococcus mutans, a bacteria that can pass from person to person through the transfer of saliva by kissing that sweet little bundle of joy on the mouth. Children that are still breastfeeding can also face the same issue. An important tip that people should remember is not to use the same utensils as your child and always keep the wet kisses away from the child's mouth.
Number 8. A mother's kisses and hugs help her baby develop faster.
Newborn babies, toddlers, and young children all love to be smothered with kisses. According to the director of a well-known university in Miami, kissing a baby helps him or her grow faster. The more physical contact made and received by the mother and the more grooming, the more the child grows. Touching helps stimulate the receptors all over the baby's body, and that's what helps the baby grow faster. It's bizarre, but it's true.
Number 7. Kissing can help boost your immune system.
Yes, our mouths are filled with germs and bacteria, but it definitely doesn't kill you. It only makes you stronger. According to special research and studies in physiology and behavior, researchers have found that kissing can improve our body's resistance to allergies. Researchers stated that they put 30 people into a room, all with nasal allergies, and an additional 30 without any infection. All of them spent half an hour kissing their partners while listening to music. After this session, the subjects were checked and passed through tests to see if there were any changes. After a while, the same subjects were placed in the room for another half hour, but there was no kissing. After completion of the 2 sessions, tests were carried out again to see if there were any more changes. The first test after kissing showed that there was a decrease in nasal and skin reactions, and after the second session, there wasn't any change, therefore proving that kissing can help boost the immune system.
Number 6. Kissing might make up for a missed yoga session.
Kissing your partner or loved one may not make you feel all that flexible, but it definitely produces the same amount of relaxation that meditation and yoga offer. In a university study, 2 groups were asked to carry out certain exercises for 6 weeks. One group of couples was asked to increase their time and frequency of the amount they made out, making it their topmost priority, while the other group were asked to refrain from kissing. After the special lip-smacking involvement, both groups were compared. The kissing group showed a decrease in their stress levels as well as high improvements in their relationship satisfaction as compared to the non-kissing group.
Number 5. Most people are right-headed kissers.
Every human being needs to tilt their head while kissing in order to keep their noses from bumping. Researchers from Ireland carried out a study where they found that 80% of people tilt their head to the right in the most random manner. Some people believed that the direction of the tilt depended on the handedness of the person, but even then, left-handed people also tilted to the right while kissing. Yes, it is surprisingly weird, but studies have proven that it's true.
Number 4. Your first kiss can seal the deal or call it off.
Your very first kiss with your date can very well be your last. You can be attracted to one person for many months, but just one kiss can determine your chemistry. Researchers found that those who have experienced their first kiss after being in love for over a month have lost all feelings. The study also claimed that women are much more choosy than men where they were turned off by their first kiss. Some factors that played a role in this would be good or bad teeth, taste of mouth, breath, and skills in kissing, which would make you want to stop or go on.
Number 3. Compulsive kissing syndrome exists.
Most couples and loved ones enjoy kissing each other as it is a great way to show love and affection, but psychiatrists publishing in 2012 in the Australian and New Zealand Journal of Psychiatry reported on what is thought to be the first reported case of obsessive-compulsive disorder where a young man was presented with compulsive kissing behavior. It is actually bizarre to think that one could suffer from a disease that has to do with kissing, but it's been proven.
Number 2. Our lips are hardwired to fire up the brain and other parts of our body.
Our lips are packed with neurons and have the most populated allotment of sensors anywhere on the human body. A single kiss can fire up almost all sensory neurons in the body from the brain to the toes. The nerves in our lips, when touched by another's lips, are stimulated straight away, releasing sebum in saliva from the sebaceous glands. Sebum plays a major role in bonding between two people. The stimulus to the lips during kissing sessions can also bring about relaxation to the body and reduce depression. It also increases nervous activity in most parts of the body.
Number 1. Orgasms from just a kiss.
Yes, we all know that kisses can leave us gasping for breath according to most romance novels, but some women have also stated that they have reached orgasm just from kissing alone as opposed to any genital stimulation. Loveologist Ava Cadell reported that it may be possible for this to occur as our emotions play a huge role in our sexual desires. A physical touch may not necessarily be required when it comes to a woman having an orgasm, as women have a different level of arousal.
So I really hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please do give us a thumbs up below this video and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Also over there on the right are a couple of other videos you might enjoy if you enjoyed this one, and thank you for watching.